Hi guys, it's Saturday, so apologies for not vlogging at all this week, but again it's been the same thing in terms of just not having like time to myself to be able to vlog anything. So yes, so we're here. But yeah, it's been a great week because it was 6 weeks post-op on Thursday. So originally I was going to wait until Friday before I got in touch with the surgeon about what I could actually do, because obviously because my surgeon is very hands-off in terms of like having the constant appointments. Like when I've been, since being in the tummy tuck groups that I'm in, or like the surgery groups that I'm in, my surgeon seems to be the one that doesn't really see much of you. She does like the operation and then that's it, and then she doesn't see you. Like when I've seen other people post about like the contact they have with their surgeon, they're like almost seeing them weekly. So yeah, so mine is yeah, very different in that respect. But she just kind of has that attitude in terms of, well, I don't need to see you because the job should have been like, I've done the best that I can do, so therefore yeah, I just think my surgeon's attitude is kind of like, well, if you need to come and see me regularly, it means I've not done a good job because I need to check that everything's okay. So I think that's kind of her attitude. So then she's kind of like, and if you have any issues, you just message and I'll get back in touch with you as soon as possible. So she has always been sort of just at the other end of the phone sort of thing, or her assistant has, unless it's something that only the surgeon can answer, like a medical thing. So yeah, every time I've messaged, they've been able to help and they've been able to advise things. But luckily, I'm one of the lucky ones, obviously, that I haven't had anything really go wrong with my recovery. So it's meant I've not really had to get in touch with her with things. The only things I've had to really get in touch with her about are things that I've like just been anxious with myself because I'm an anxious person. So obviously the trouble I had with the drains in like the first week, that like really panicked me when it started leaking. And yeah, just like things like that. That's like thinking about it, I think that's the only thing I've actually really got in touch with her about. And I think after I took the dressings off, I was anxious about that in terms of, because I kept catching myself and bleeding and stuff, and they were like, oh, it's something that happens, you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, so the fact that to like when you go on the tummy tuck groups, like 6 weeks seems to be the magic number in terms of that's when everything starts to go back to normal, so you can start doing regular everyday things, so like driving and exercising and yeah, just doing things around the house and stuff. So like I messaged because like I said, I was going to wait till Friday, and then I was kind of like, no, you know what, today's the 6 week mark, I'm just desperate to know if I'm actually able to do these things. So I messaged, and yeah, she came back saying like, obviously you're all okay to drive as long as you feel you're happy to drive. So yeah, I definitely think that, because a lot of people say like 2 to 3 weeks, and for me, there's no way at 2 to 3 weeks I would have felt like driving. No way. It's like, it felt weird, yes, like yesterday, because I took the car out for the first time yesterday. I took Bub shopping to go and spend his Christmas money, because he got quite a bit of money for Christmas. So I took him shopping rather than going out this weekend when it might be busy. So I thought it would be nice for us to go out yesterday and just spend some time together when it was really quiet. And yeah, but having to deal with like sort of having both legs sort of, it's weird to explain, but I guess people that don't have a core will kind of understand where I'm coming from in terms of like, if you're sat in traffic and you're obviously sat on the clutch and the accelerator or the brake or whatever, just having your legs being active and lifted sort of thing when, and like you're using your core to do it. When you've not used your core in a while, you notice sort of thing. So I could feel like it was pulling on my stomach muscles a tad. Only like I said, in those sort of situations where it was like having to lift both legs at the same time sort of thing to do something. And also like changing gear sometimes when you're like turning a corner or whatever. So when there's multiple things going on, you definitely notice. And I don't know, yeah, I don't think I could have driven at 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm glad like my surgeon advised not to do it, like I said, because I've seen a few people say, oh, 2 to 3 weeks is normally what we're given. I was like, there's no way I would have been able to do that. So yeah, so she gave me the all clear for driving, all clear for taking the binder off as well. So I think that was probably the biggest thing. I was just kind of like, oh my god, yes, could take this frigging binder off. So so literally as soon as I got that text, I was like, right, it's coming off. I'm whipping it off. I don't care. So ever since then, I've not been wearing it. Like I can show you, like no binder. I'm still wearing a top underneath because with the oils and everything, it's, yeah, like you can see it's coming through. These are my huge big granny pants. Well, these aren't the granny pants, these are women's boxers that my mum got me. But yeah, it's just the amount of oil and stuff that I put on the scar, so it comes through, and like in my belly button and stuff. So because it seeps through, I don't really want it staining like my everyday clothes that I want to keep. The vest tops I don't mind. Yeah, the vest tops I don't mind it like staining because they're just something I can wear around the house or whatever, and I can replace them easy. But there's tops that like I've got from like New Zealand or Italy or whatever that I really don't want to ruin. So yeah, so I think I'll be wearing the top for now. Like, just, yeah, I'll just see how it goes. And also it kind of sort of is nice to wear it as well because it's so cold at the moment, because we've got such a cold snap at the moment. So it's nice to have that extra layer still anyway. I think what I will do, because she's also obviously given me the sign off for exercise, which I am again so excited about. So obviously today's Saturday, tomorrow will be, I'm going to start back up with running, but I'm not going to go like straight into it as I've said before. So what I've downloaded the Couch to 5K app. So I'm actually going to start that tomorrow. And I think reading it, because I didn't really know what it entailed, I thought it was the whole thing of like you walk run 5K for your first one, and then it just like the walk run ratio just gets different each time. But what I found is that it says it lasts 20 to 30 minutes. So I'm thinking the fact that it says that it's basically like they rely on duration rather than distance. I don't know. Maybe it is distance and it depends on how quick you walk and run. I don't know. I will see tomorrow when I go out. So sounding a bit croaky. I don't know why. I'm hoping my husband hasn't given me the bloody lurgy. But anyway, yes, so I am super excited. Like I said, I will be wearing my binder tomorrow when I go running, just as a precaution, just to make sure that I feel okay. I mean, I originally was going to wear my binder while I slept as well, because I thought I'd need that extra support. So I had it right next to me on the bed on the first night. I thought, you know what? I'll just try it. Sorry, I just had breakfast, so I keep burping. Now, I thought on the first night, I'll try without the binder and I'll see how I get on. And like I said, I kept it right on the bedside table. So if I really did feel like I needed the support, the binder was there and I could put it on if I needed to. But I had such a nice sleep that, yeah, I didn't wake up at all. The only time I woke up, actually, I've been waking up the last 2 nights. I've woken up at 2:30 in the morning because I really, really needed a wee and my feet were really, really cold. So I think I'm going to have to start sleeping in socks at the moment because it is so cold at the moment, like ridiculously so. So yeah, I think I need to get out my thermal socks and wear those over bed overnight. But yeah, so I'm shocked to, like, since she said it, I think, like, since she's given me the all clear for everything, I do feel like I'm definitely getting back to normal. But it is weird walking around without the binder because I forget that I'm not wearing it, because my muscles, the ab muscles, are still so tight. It actually does feel like I'm still wearing it. It's only on the sides I don't feel like I'm wearing it, because obviously it's not so tight on my sides, and obviously the fact that it's not digging into my back fat. But yeah, it still kind of feels like I'm wearing it because the muscles on my abs are so tight. But yeah, so she said you can return to normal activities at 6 to 8 weeks. So obviously that means like housework and stuff, using a Hoover, because that's always tends to be the biggest thing, is being able to use a Hoover, because I haven't used the Hoover in 6 weeks. My mum's either done it or my husband's done it. So this weekend, hence why we went out yesterday as well, like me and Bubs, is because we're gonna basically use the weekend to do housework. And like I said to my husband, I think that's our new sort of family resolution, in terms of we're going to spend more of the weekday together, or my husband's going to be working, but it'll be me and Bubs just doing things together. So the only thing I'll be doing during the week is washing, because obviously I can't do that all within the weekend. So washing will still get done, but general sort of cleaning, hoovering, dusting, that sort of stuff will happen at the weekend, and like stripping beds off and stuff will happen at the weekends, because then we can do it as a family, and we can split the work that needs to be done, rather than it just being me doing it like as and when I can fit it in between Bub's classes. And it means then I'm not taking time away from Bubs. I can still do stuff with him, like as soon as he starts his sort of classes, whatever, if it's his workbooks at home or if I need to take him to a class or whatever, as soon as that starts, I'm with him then until early evening when I need to start doing dinner. So yeah, and it's worked out well. It's just I have to kind of ignore the state of the house, because obviously we were busy last weekend, so we weren't able to do anything other than I had a big blitz of the kitchen, because it was just so untidy of like bits left over from Christmas. So that's had a massive clear out. So that's looking good. But because I spent all the time doing that, I didn't have time to do anything else around the house. So I didn't clean the bathroom, I didn't hoover. So there's just bits everywhere. And it just really annoys me. So yeah, so that's the plan for this weekend, is to tidy, but also, like I said, for me to try and use the hoover. I think I'll probably use the downstairs one, because the downstairs one is cordless and is a lot lighter. The one upstairs is quite heavy, a very heavy duty one. Yes, I have 2 hoovers, but this is this is because my mum, who's like the hoover queen, she loves a vacuum, my mum. So we bought ourselves a cordless hoover, a vacuum. I keep calling it a hoover, it's a vacuum. So we bought ourselves a cordless vacuum a couple of years ago, and my mum is just not impressed by it at all. She doesn't think it has enough suction. So, but it's good enough for a wooden floor. It's just not good enough for a carpet, because it doesn't pick up things that get stuck in a carpet. So we have the cordless one for downstairs, because we have laminate flooring. Upstairs, where we have carpet, we have one when my nan passed away. My mum and dad gave me her old vacuum, which is like a massive industrial one, which is it's a traditional old plug-in. And yeah, so they gave me that one when my nan passed away, and my mum was like, this will be perfect for your upstairs. So yeah, so we've got that. So I don't know if I'll be able to use that one. That might still have to be something my hubby has to do. But there's so much fluff upstairs from thermal socks and thermal pyjamas and stuff. So yeah, upstairs desperately needs a hoover. But yeah, other than like boring cleaning stuff and my run tomorrow, I'm so excited. But yeah, the point with that is that basically it means that from tomorrow I can start back with my regular fitness vlogs. So this will be kind of like the last tummy tuck journey vlog I'm going to do for now. But what I will do is I will do another tummy tuck vlog after I next see my surgeon. As I was saying, she's very hands-off, so I haven't actually seen her for my 6-week update. But I will be seeing her. I've already booked her in for my 3-month post-op update. So when I've seen her for that, I will do another tummy tuck vlog. And I think what I'll then do is I will do then updates. So obviously 3 months, then 6 months, and then a year. And maybe I'll do like a few sort of videos on like what to expect, things like that, and like maybe a Q&A if people are interested in a Q&A and different things like that. So I might do something like that. But I think this is the last one where I will do it so often. And then I think, yeah, next week I'll probably go back to my fitness vlog. Obviously, I'll still probably be talking about my tummy tuck if that's what you came to the channel for. Because obviously, especially next week, it will be my first week running after the tummy tuck, so I will be talking about like my experience with it, and it's just part of my life now. The recovery from my tummy tuck is part of my life, but my now main aim is just to get back into being fit and healthy and stuff, especially now Christmas is out of the way. So yeah, that's the order of things. Also weighed myself this morning, so I will just put the results here for you to see. So yeah, as you would have seen from the weigh-in, I gained a pound from last time I weighed myself. I'm not surprised, because again, I think now my stomach is everything's kind of getting back to normal and the swelling's calmed down. Because I'm not doing exercise and because we've still got a lot of treats left, it doesn't surprise me that I've been gaining a bit of weight. Also, there's the fact that, like, never had this before, But the fact that with my stomach, because my stomach is so flat now, I'm actually able to see when I'm bloated or when like any part of me is bulging. And today, like according to my Fitbit, today I am due on my period. Not come on yet, but that's typical of my uterus, not sticking to the like regular times. So I know I'm very much due on, and yeah, that part of my stomach is very round at the moment. So I'm assuming as well, like I said, that pound is probably something to do with that as well. So, but I will hopefully then from next week start doing like regular weigh-ins. Like I said, I'm not that fussed about the numbers. So yeah, it's more just to keep an eye on where things are, and it's more like just for you guys so you can see where my sort of fitness / tummy type journey is actually taking me, because I'm more now going by what I look like than anything, and I am still so happy with how I look. I'm more excited now about what improvements I can make in terms of with fitness. So if I can sort of start getting more definition and things like that, because it's something I've always wanted to be able to do and never been able to before, because I've always had that just pooch that's never really done anything or gone anywhere. So yeah, it's very exciting times for me, I think, at the moment. I can't remember doing it. I don't think I did a video showing how my scar looks. But what I have done is yesterday I did pictures, like updated pictures. And originally I'd actually done a video. I tried to film a video of my stomach before, but I'd filmed it on my webcam, and my webcam, for some stupid reason, the one time I did actually really need a video from it, it completely just corrupted the file. So my husband still hasn't had a chance to look at it, but I really want him to be able to have a look at it and see if he can get it. But that was literally, I took this video like 2 or 3 days before my operation. And it was the one time I actually got proper video without me having to, like, my surgeon has taken a before video, but I don't know if she'll let me have it. I'll have to speak to her at my 3-month appointment. But yeah, so I had that one video that I was going to use to be able to use as a before, and I've not been able to. But I still have I have the pictures that I took before, and then my hubby took pictures after my surgeon had put the lines on, like of where she was going to make the cuts and stuff. So I have those. So what I'll start doing is whenever I do an update, I can use those. Obviously video's better, but unfortunately, like I said, sod's law, the video's been corrupted. So if I can get it to work, I'll get it to work and I'll show you guys. But if not, the pictures will have to do, I'm afraid, until hopefully, I'm hoping my surgeon does the whole thing, because she tends to do before and afters on her social media. So I can try and capture that when it's done. But that will be at like the 6-month, 9-month, year mark. I don't know when she'll do it. But yeah, if she ever posts it, I can hopefully rip it and show it to you guys. But yes, so what I'll do is I'll put here the before and afters, so you can see what it looked like before I had the operation and what it looks like when I took pictures yesterday. Obviously the lighting's very different, because the lighting for the before pictures, I took the pictures in here. Yesterday I took the pictures before the sun had even come up, so I was in like really dodgy lighting in the bedroom. But you can definitely obviously see a difference. But anyway, hubby's due home with Bubs, so I've got to end this video really quick. So hope you did enjoy this video. Apologies that it's very quick and not a lot going on, but that should change from next week, hopefully. So looking forward to it. So hopefully you stick around for future videos. But if you did enjoy this video, then please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow me on social media. All the links will be down below. And on that note, I'll say love you guys, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye.